Hello, friends. This is Benedem, the spiritual counselor. Always excited to be with us to bring to us some of the revelatory aspect of spirituality. I want to say a very big thank you to those who have been subscribing to this page and also for those who have been contributing, those who have been supporting. I said that some persons had written that they want to be a partner of what we're doing here. Some persons have become partners. They send in donations and a whole lot of things like that. I want to say that may the Lord continue to expand you. May the Lord bless you. May the Almighty open for you windows of opportunities, windows of ideas, windows of abundance, such that you will be able to have the capacity and even the spiritual defense and protection for your business, for your career, for your children, for your family. Thank you. And those who have been following us on Instagram at Spiritual Counselor, if you're not following, kindly do. So today we want to talk about an aspect of spirituality that is very unconventional. Lots of time people will share some things, do this and do this prayer and a whole lot of things. But the thing is that when it comes to spirituality, sometimes the thing that could work for your brother may not work for you. The thing that could work for your sister may not work for your uncle because their stars are different. So when it comes to spiritual deliverance, you must first of all understand what is the thing, because a demon can be operating or oppressing two personalities, but the manifestations or the operations may differ in its manifestations. And that is why I've always encouraged people to carry out consultations for themselves. When you carry out a consultation for yourself, you know specifically what is wrong. You know specifically what is the nature of the problem, what is the nature. And lots of persons have been, so the other day, some person reached out for a consultation to find out what, and we realized that some of the things that the person is looking for, what some of the things that are happening around that fellow is as a result of the spiritual taboos wherein this person has been consuming. There are many people, they are not supposed to sleep in darkness. There are certain persons, they are not supposed to eat red meats. There are certain persons, they are not supposed to wear some kind of color, some certain colors. There are certain persons, they are not supposed to walk at night. There are certain persons, they are not supposed to be found in places wherein there are too much noise or too much encroachment of people. And once you expose your spirit to some of those things, your spirit becomes weakened. Your spirit becomes infirm. It doesn't have the capacity to be able to withstand the utterances of the enemy and even the projection. So it becomes like a puncture. But this can only be found once you have carried out a consultation for yourself. But today we want to talk about what is that thing that you feel have been attacking your lights, have been attacking your star. You have prayed, you have done lots of things, you have sown seed. It appears that these things are persisting. Today we are going to teach a new dimensions of spirituality to break away from every form of spiritual darkness. Stay. So today, if you're just following us, if you're just joining us, I've always said kindly press on the subscribe button on this page, this platform, share this platform, click on the like, click on comment, and a whole lot of things like that. Follow us on your Instagram at Spiritual Counselor. So firstly, for this prayer, you're going to need a white wrapper. This is just a sample, but you could get something much bigger, probably like a duvet or a blanket or something, or a wrapper or whatever. But it has to be white. You will get this. Then you will also need for yourself honey. I've told us that honey is an expeller. Honey is a restorer. Honey is like a spiritual antibiotics. When there are too many things going on your system, just the consumption of honey can help position your system in the right way, can help neutralize some of the things that are not supposed to be there and bring back what is supposed to be there. So you need honey. So for this prayer, you are going to carry out this prayer for 20 days. You will do this prayer for 20 days. But for the first 7 days, you take a fast, possibly from the hours of 6 a.m. to 12 noon. The normal fast, not a spiritual fast. 6 a.m. to 12 noon, or 6 a.m. to 3 p.m., or 6 to 6, depending on your spiritual capacity. And I'd like you to understand something about fasting. Fasting is not something you do because you want to compel God to answer your prayer. Fasting is a spiritual exercise that helps to detoxify your system and brings your spiritual body in alignment with your spiritual, with your physical, your physical body in alignment with your spiritual aura. That is one of the primary motives of fasting. Fasting does not bribe God. Fasting does not compel God. Fasting is a process of bringing your different aspects of yourself in alignment with each other, in order for you to be able to tap into the provisions of God for your life, for your career, or for whatever. So you do this prayer with a 7 days fast, 6 to 12, or 6 to 3, or 6 to 6, depending. Now you get this clothes. Now you will pray every night before you sleep. You will read the scripture, Psalm chapter 18, verse 27 to 50. You will read that scripture 3 times. 3 times whilst covering this clothes. You cover this clothes probably all over your body from your head, and you will read that scripture. Psalms chapter 18, verse 27 to 50. You read that scripture 3 times and you go to bed. Now you do that prayer whilst it's morning as you're carrying out your fast. For the first 7 days, you do this prayer. You're going to cover this scripture for 20 days. 20 days. Maybe you used to have bad dreams. Maybe the spiritual oppressions against your life, you see them in your dreams. The things you call bad dreams are the televisions of the manifestations of the negativity that have been encroaching in your life. Bad dream. One day we're going to talk about, probably 1 year on a life session, we're going to talk about the aspects of dream. Because dream is like a spiritual monitor. It's like a spiritual television where you begin to see the different things that are coming into your life, or what had been in your life, or what is happening in your life. One of the fastest, one of the easiest way through which God communicates such occurrences to you is through the medium of dreams. So maybe you used to see through your dreams that there are attacks on you, there are hands on you. You do this prayer. First 7 days, you take it with a fast. You be covering the screen. Within those 7 days, within those 20 days, you are going to get something that has to do with lights. Maybe it's a generator, depending on what you can afford. Or maybe it's a torchlight, or maybe it's a light bulb, or maybe it's a chandelier, or maybe something that can give lights, something that can propel lights. You are going to buy that thing. You will make prayers on it, and you send it to any religious house, whether you're a Muslim or you're a Christian or whatever, but ensure that it is the place wherein the Almighty is present. You will pray on that item. You will send it to either a church or to your religious gathering. You pray on that, something that has light. It has to be within your 20 days of observing this prayer. You cover this cloth on your body. You make prayers on it. After the 20 days, you will take off this cloth and keep it one side. I want to assure you, this particular spiritual exercise that you're doing, if you carry it out prayerfully and adhere to the instruction attentively, you will see definitely that whatever encroachment that have been in your life, whatever stubborn spiritual hands, whatever form of darkness that the enemy may have placed on you, you will see the manifestative presence of the Almighty. This is Ben Adam, the spiritual counselor. Bye for now.